Okay, today we're starting my deep dive into Modern over the next couple months as I try and figure out what I want to play at Pro Tour Barcelona. We're going to be starting off with one of the big decks in the current meta, Temur Rhinos, Crashing Footfalls. The idea of this deck is you have a bunch of Cascade cards in Shardless Agent and Violent Outburst, and you're hoping to hit Crashing Footfalls with them, which you tend to since they're the only things you can Cascade to in the deck. Making 8 power and toughness on turn 3, very powerful. You can even do it turn 2 if you're on the draw with Gemstone Caverns. And then we have a lot of just the best interaction in the format that doesn't conflict with these. So Force of Negation is a 0 mana counterspell, but doesn't get hit by Cascade. Mystical Dispute is a 1 mana counterspell that doesn't get hit by Cascade. We have Brazen Borrower for bouncing. We have some cheap burn spells here in Fire Ice and Dead Gone. And then Murktide is just one of the more ridiculous cards in the format. A nice way to take use of your graveyard if games go on. Seems like a fine hand. We've got some early interaction. We've got the turn 3. Everything we could really want here. Hey Sophia, good to see you. Turn 3, we're making 10 power and toughness. Kind of ideal. Play cards plus Cascade is adorable, right? It really is. Right, this could be a mirror match, maybe? Ooh, Raugrin Triumphs. They might be elementals. They might be like an Omnath deck. Omnath decks have gained the new Nissa. It's a really amazing addition to that archetype. Okay, they're cracking a Flooded Strand. What is this gonna go find? There's something in Magic cute when it does something synergistic that doesn't instantly win the game, essentially. That's probably a pretty good summation. Oh no. Opponent has the best card in Modern. Run in 6. Definitely it makes up for their mulligan. Right, we have Ketria Triumph in our deck. I guess I'm just gonna grab it, make sure my mana is really nice. They get back a land. But I want to just tap down one of their lands next turn. Oh, there wasn't a Discord announcement, wasn't there? I will go do that in a minute. I kind of feel like I want to ice this Raugrin Triumph. Just shut down my opponent's mana a little bit. Seems pretty good to me. We are the baddies. I have never played this deck before. Seemed like I should give it a try. Hey Gwen, good to see you. We are officially the villains. We are drawing a lot of lands as the villains. Unfortunately. There is a going live announcement. It was just created. Lands a Murktide Rune. Okay, that one's pretty good.
Wow, 5 whole years.
5 whole years. 5 whole years. Thank you for the 5 entire complete just undeniably complete years of support there, Red. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 5 years. Oh, make some rhinos. Next time we get to go Murktide, Hold Open Dispute, which was pretty good. I'm a little bit worried we might get to Ferried here. We might even get, they might go like Nissa, Fetch Land to Ferry. Because that's a line those decks have access to now. Hey Melody. Good to see you. Really needed Tethers not to come down here. They have Indafa Triome. What does that mean? Oh, that's for Leyline Binding, I guess. Notably, this doesn't have Death Touch at the moment, which is very nice. Right. Goodbye, Rhino. Prismatic Ending? Yeah, it could be for ending as well. That's true.
3.
Ooh, Melody. The 19 months. Thank you so much, Melody, for the 19 months of support there. Oh, yeah. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. This is kind of a beating. My rhinos. It'd be fine if we had more rhinos in hand, but, about that. I guess I just have to let this happen. Oh, Mountain is like the single worst land I could have here. Probably should not have fetched this. Siege Rhinos. Siege Rhinos in Modern sounds a little ambitious. I did want more Rhinos in hand, it's true. I think I'm just assuming that if we get 4 turns in the future, I probably lost, so I'm just going to focus on Regent instead of Footfalls here. Really annoying though, this is going to have 2 snow permanents next turn, or snowminants. So pretty soon this collateral will have Death Touch. Wow. Oh my god. Opponent's deck looks so much cooler than ours right now. It's arguable that Siege Rhino wasn't actually playable in 2015. I guess it was good in Birthing Pod. It was good in Birthing Pod. It depends how good a deck you consider Abzan to have been, as to how long Siege Rhino's time in the sun lasted. A4C. Snack does not count itself, but it does count other snacks. This game is kind of a disaster. I'm moving on. I don't know. This one feels pretty done. Ooh. So we're gonna introduce them to our friend Blood Moon. Are we meant to take out Gemstone Caverns when we're on the play, or do we just need them because we need like lands? I guess we can replace one with a Beseiju and do like this and just have 24 lands. It did not put up results, really. I think it put up like a little bit of results, but not a huge number. This kills Leyline Binding, but not in a terribly meaningful way. I feel like Fury is not amazing. Maybe Dagon is not amazing. We could bring in Force of Vigor in case they have Chalice of the Void. I feel like a lot of people are like lower on Chalice of the Void than they used to be since Living End isn't very played at the moment. I guess Furies are also just nice mid-range plays on 5 mana. I feel like Dead Gone is not a card I particularly care about here. Keep. Seems good. I think I'm gonna play this out, but I might end up regretting it. Alright, hopefully we don't get Renin 6'd again. All these elementals decks look much smoother and more consistent when they have Renin 6 on 2. So I guess we could always just tap down a land. That sounds kind of good. There are Rhinos today. Or at least that's the theory. Yeah, chemical. Boop. Full crash of them. Practically hear their footfalls. Or something like that. Murktide. Okay, we're doing things. So if I draw Blood Moon, I kind of want this to get second island. There's a world in which I want it to be like a red source as well for Fury, but we have like Islet to help with that. Oh, but we also have Violent Outburst in our deck, which I guess this can cast too. It's probably fine just to grab second island. Let's do the thing. Putting Forces, Fury, and Murktide on the bottom. Okay. It's a very good animal grouping name, I agree. Like I'm a hobbit. We've had First Island. Yep. Opponent is intent on drawing 10 leyline bindings every single game. That was a joke, opponent. You don't have to play the second one. You can just say go and let me hit you. This is the testing for the Lord of the Rings Pro Tour, correct. It's an incredibly weird phrase to be saying. Okay. I mean, Rhinos has traded with 3 cards and left us with a 2/2, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good for us, I feel like. I wish we had another Rhinos. I feel like that's where the Rhinos deck really gets you. When it goes like, not only have I cast 2 4/4s on turn 3, but also That's pretty strange to me as well. Still not sure how I feel about it, but you know. I don't know. I feel like of all the properties they could have done it with, Lord of the Rings is probably one of the more like suitable ones. So like pretty similar flavor of fantasy. What about second Rhinos? Is this where they cast a snake? Okay, they didn't have a snake. That's incredible news. This is an Omnath? No, it is not. Oh, we could just let this resolve. We have a Fury. We do have a Fury. It means we don't get to hold up Mystical Dispute the turn after, but like... that sounds pretty good to me. Hey Alex, I am winning. It's true. Pro Tour Fortnite, Yeah, the D&D stuff didn't feel super dissonant. I don't think the Lord of the Rings stuff will feel that dissonant. Oh, Turtle Power MTG! Thank you for gifting that sub to Crush Tube. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. Oh yeah. I really appreciate that. Yeah, let's just do the thing. Fury's pretty good. Yeah. Thank you, Turtle. Pro Tour League of Legends, Pro Tour Transformers. Yeah, I'm very happy it's Lord of the Rings and not one of those. Oh. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that particular cardboard crack comic. I'm a little bit behind. Hey Celeste, good to see you. Alright, hopefully they can't protect this Tethers. Yes, even if they can, we then just Fury it down, so like... that's pretty good too. 8. Now I kind of just want to go face. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have fired before combat. Nice. Oh my god. That's so cursed. That comic is so cursed. Oh boy. Alright, we're bringing in Gemstone Caverns. What are we sideboarding out? What are we sideboarding out, chat? Do I take out another land and just have 25 lands still? Like, I could just take out Ottawa, right? Since Gemstone Caverns are lands. And then I can take out a Brazen Burrow. A Brazen Burrow doesn't seem great against them. There's also definitely a world in which I'm just meant to take out 2 Borrowers and keep the 26 land. Just because Borrower is, like, very unimpressive here. Well, this is a mulligan. This hand is shocking in every
Nice.
possible regard. Aww.
Drop hype 1.
Nathan, nice. Thank you for the 60. Thank you for the nice number of months there. Appreciate you. And Matt with the 29 months. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Alright, we're gonna turn to Blood Moon. So that's hype. How does this work? I assume I'm getting rid of, like, land force. Force is pretty rough when we're, like, pseudo-mulling to 5, right? Cool. Is it Murktide? Yeah, we're just playing Is it Murktide? Well, it's actually really rough. I can't cast this Murktide region, huh? Fuck. I needed to keep hold of Island, I guess? I don't know. Maybe I was meant to keep hold of Force instead of region? This is like minorly awkward. This is minorly awkward. Sure is a Shockland. Alright. They'll have a basic. Sure. They have one basic. And we have 4 Rhinos. Oh, Visage, my Blood Moon, yeah, probably. Oh, they had an island in hand? No! God, I hate this card. Yeah, that's a really weirdly good draw. Get got, yeah. Apparently. Oh, there's a kitten violent outburst. Guess I made a mistake by not having that instead. You sure are spending your 3rd turn cycling a land, friend. You sure are. Powerful stuff. Oh, it's in the Philly secret lair. Nice. Am I casting this violent outburst now? It is worth 3 damage, just saying. They could get engineered explosives, but I have a force for that. I don't know. I think this might be a little bit sus. This might just be bad. Incoming Flusterstorm? Oh, incoming on Free Life. We do have an uncastable Murktide to pitch. Ideal. Just drew up everything perfectly. Our deck looked so fair this game. Turn 2, we deleted a color of mana from their deck. Turn 3, we made 10 power. Turn 4, we lava spiked them and made 8 power. Just fair. Fair magic. Fair magic. I'm going to run a very short ad break to help get rid of pre-rolls so that they don't interrupt the games. Whilst I'm doing this ad break, I'm also going to do a different ad break. I have lots of things and stuff you should check out. I have a YouTube channel where this league will be uploaded tonight. I'm uploading all my content there, so go check it out, subscribe to it, etc., etc. I have a Twitch channel, hi. I have a Patreon where I upload my magic writing. It's one of the best ways to support me. I have a sideboard guide, an updated deck list for the Ores of Midrange list that I top 4'd the Pro Tour with up on there right now. I'll probably be uploading another sideboard guide some point in the next few weeks if I find a deck that speaks to me or that I'm really enjoying. I also play viewer deck lists. If you want to pay me to play your favorite pet deck or the competitive deck you're taking to tournaments or whatever, go check that out. Cool. Let's hop into the match. Stuff to check out. Favorite pet deck is Cat Tribal. You know, that just checks out. That just checks out. It's true in multiple senses. Alright. Let's see if we can keep winning with these Rhinos. I like how we didn't even need the Force of Negation. This does not Cascade. And it also doesn't really do very much. This also does not Cascade and does not do very much. 5 we go. Oh, but it's Malignant too. That's a relief. Alright, this does the thing. This does the thing. Opponent's like, are they on Tron? Why are they mulliganing so much? I don't think I'm going to want to Mystical Dispute on one. I think I can still just play Foothills. What's this? Oh, the violent that is a good violent outburst. Love that violent outburst. I've not seen that before, I think. Oh, don't Ragavan me. Oh. This is probably bad news. I assume this is bad news. I assume we put a bunch of Rhinos into play and then they living end us and we feel very sad. Oh no. He took the Mystical Dispute. I mean, luckily we have another one, I guess. Can't see this being good for us. Yeah. Yeah. So I just have to jam. I worried I'm just gonna get living ended if I do. I could also just hold open Mystical Dispute and just hope they only have the sorcery speed living end. This might be a bit sus. Worst games of Magic in the 21st century. Oh, you're a living end fan? I don't know. I feel very weird about the deck living end. That person's troll isn't even accurate in, like, any way. Trolls are so stupid. Alright, let's do the thing. Guess we wait on land, because then we'll know if we want to shuffle in the things we skip past. Oh, just a bunch of endurances? That's kind of horrifying. I guess that's how this could go down. Oh, they have one card left. Interesting. They clearly don't have another living end in hand, or else they would have just let that resolve. So I guess we're just vibing for a while. Seems fine. Interesting. Oh, it's a shame I can't petty theft my Shardless Agent. APM VV. So weird to me that they're attacking me. I feel like they want the game to go long, right? Because their Cascade spells are just better than mine. They just want to like keep their life total healthy. Also, they're not gonna like randomly kill me with a 2/2, whereas I can randomly kill them with this Brazen Borrower. Oh shit! It all makes sense now. Let's put it on the bottom. Hope to draw Cascader. Nope. Alright, we might now be in blocking mode. I'm gonna crack this. I have basics I can go find anyway. And I only need the 5th land if I draw Fury. Pretty good. About that card I was just talking about. Dunk. Alright, I need them to brick for like 2 or 3 turns here. Waker of Waves, they get to see 2 cards. That's terrifying. Okay, they find a Street Wraith, get a redraw. Hopefully go to 7 here. And then we're gonna upkeep tap their red source, I guess? Or is it better to save fire to... This is tough. I could also just save fire so that I have lethal next turn. Kinda need to have lethal next turn. Do I just have to save it? I guess I do. It does give them twice as many live draws to save them, though. Okay, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Fuck. I need to go ice this land. Yeah, they're just living in the turn after. That's why I needed to save it as a burn spell. And then I need to draw Force of Negation. Nope. Yeah. And I do get 2 Rhinos. I assume that's not nearly good enough though, right? They're gonna have a bunch of flyers. They have like the subtlety. I guess I'll play it out. Maybe I hit like Murktide, and Murktide gives me a really good blocker. I assume I'm dead there. Oh, Waker shrinks my creatures. That seems really bad for me. This matchup seems scary. I feel like what their deck cascades into just naturally beats what our deck cascades into. Because we make creatures and they wrath creatures. I feel like this might be a pretty hard matchup. As a result. Bring in these endurances. Take out these. Can I just randomly get them with Blood Moon sometimes? That seems tricky. I'm gonna look at a Living End list. Moon can be good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. I'm gonna take a look at Living End. I guess they don't really have black mana in their deck. Is the thing. I don't know. Blood Moon seems fine. I feel like it's gonna be rare that it's like actively good. Maybe I'm wrong though. I feel like Borrower is not the most thrilling in the world. Dispute's probably like a necessary evil, right? They might bring in Leyline. I think I'm fine if they bring in Leyline. But yeah, bouncing Leyline is good. Good on play, less good on draw. Yeah. Let's try this then. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, it needs a third land, but we have multiple Cascaders, and we have a Force of Negation, and we have an Endurance. So this is like, we have everything, we just need a third land drop. And then it'll be like, kind of perfect. It's true. The Cyclers are just good cards now. Also, the Evoke creatures. The fact you get to play Evoke creatures in Living End is kind of great. Kind of just great. It's really hard to have Blood Moons in our deck, whilst we also have like Endurance, Borrower, Force of Negation post board. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, they have the island. The Blood Moon won't even be very good this game. Hey. What is a land? Force of Moon sounds like a terrifying card. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, I would love it if Force of Moon was an actual card. You may cast Force of Moon by exiling a red card instead of paying its mana cost. That sounds incredible. I guess this one runs into their Force of Negation. It's unfortunate. But I also kind of wanted to get the sorcery speed one out the way whilst we have interaction open for them. And then do the instant speed one later when we're doing this like weird say go over and over game. Also, we get a 2/2 this way when it gets countered, which is kind of something. Alright, they're gonna do the thing as well. It's so nice that their deck only needs 2 colors to function outside of Violent Outburst. Interesting. So does get rid of their graveyard. Alright, this is great. The fact that this is a tap plan means we know it's safe for us to just Violent Outburst. It's just phenomenal. Wow, went for like a whole deck. It's Kind of nice that having Blood Moon in for a game. It means they sometimes might see Blood Moon when you cascade and then might want to play around it the next game. That's kind of cool. Okay. Put in for 8. Oh, the Aftermath cards. I know the new Nissa is apparently kind of cracked in Modern. I will likely want to play some Nissa decks at some point soon. So the fact that they're pretty hard to get hold of right now is a bit annoying. I've heard very good things about the new Nissa. Alright, well, we have to do something. They do, we have Endurance at the ready. Alright. Am I pitch casting or hard casting? I guess if I pitch cast, I get a free 4 afterwards, right? Hey Kaiba, good to see ya. I would get a 2/2 and a free 4. Then would I hold on to an Endurance to hit their yard again, or an Agent that I can actually, like, attack past some doofus? I'm a little bit worried that, like... it's so tough. If they counter it. I'm not really worried about a counter. I don't think they'll have counters that actually hit my Endurance. My concern is if so I'm pretty sure I want to pitch cast. Oh, subtlety, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. My concern is yeah, I guess I have to pitch agent because of subtlety. God, it's so rough though. It feels so rough because if they have another living end, we just don't have a clock, right? Wow. They are casting subtlety. Okay. Like, we're gonna have a 2/2 here, which is just like... Put it on the top or the bottom. I mean, I guess I want to draw it. Probably. Yeah, I'm just really worried I'm just not going to have enough of a clock here. Because now I just have a 2/2. And, like, all they have to do is cast some flying doofus, and then I can't pressure them anymore. Wow. Yep. I mean, they have no cards left now. We just need them to brick a bit. Oh, hey, Bobby. Thank you. Gonna try my best here. That's a very good draw. That means they have to draw Wrath or they die. They need to draw Living End or they die. Wow, what? Oh, they only have 3 Living Ends? For realsies? They didn't have any Living Ends left in that deck. It's amazing. These Murktide Regents seem kind of stinky. I don't know. Not sure I'm interested in Exile. I think the Blood Moons and the Murktides are very unexciting here. I don't know what I meant to cut or trim. It's also possible Fury is better than I'm giving it credit for, just because like getting a Fury in the yard is kind of pog. Tough matchup. This is a mulligan. Shockingly. This hand is not it. Okay. Oh, what? That Mox team is unbelievable there. Wow. I'm a little bit worried. This hand seems bad in the matchup, but it also feels like I have to keep it. And just hope to draw well, right? Like, I don't feel like I can reasonably mulligan this hand, but also it feels really awkward in this specific matchup. Ooh. Go ahead and suspend this, I guess. I don't want to crack fetch lands because of Regent as much as possible. I want to just get Forest to preserve life total. I guess I have Blood Moons in my deck, so I probably should. Grief. Good grief. Okay. Probably just gonna ice this. Look for some counter magic with a living end. Donk. They do have the third land, not always a guarantee in living end. I think we just sit behind this mystical dispute, right? Is this the mirror? No, we're playing against living end. I think we just say go. I think I just want to sit behind this mystical dispute, right? so that they can't living end me as easily. Oh, they cycling. Okay, it seems like they have a violent outburst. I think they're pretty likely to wait on it until these rhinos come off. We get a shock land whilst we're at it. Living Ends deal. You cycle a bunch of creatures and evoke a bunch of creatures like Grief and Subtlety. And then once you have done that, you cast a Cascade spell that hits Living End because it's the only thing in your deck it can hit. And once you've hit the Living End, your opponent just kind of dies and loses all their garbage in the process as well. It is a slightly obnoxious deck. Alright, we have a 2-turn clock. Obviously, if they have 2 Cascaders, we lose the game. They only have 1. We win though. Oh, they didn't Cascade in my instep. That's very good news. Living End gets her own Grafdigger's Cage. It's so silly, right? Oh, this is incredible for me. They only have 2 mana, so they can't Cascade this turn? Do I want to save this ice or not? I guess if I save it and I draw another one, we have lethal. But if I don't cycle it and I draw Force of Negation or Second Dispute, I can't hold up both. I think I want to cycle it. I really want to find another Force of Negation or another Dispute. Might be incorrect though. Yes, that's incredible. That's such a good draw. Oh my god, that's such a good draw. Now we have 2 pieces of counter magic open to stop their Living End. Yeah, both decks are Cascade decks. They both are based around Violent Outburst and Shardless Agent, so end up wanting to play the same colors of mana as a result. Alright, hopefully this is good enough. It's pretty hard for them to win here. They need like 2 Cascaders, plus Force of Negation, plus blue card is like their 6 cards, I think. I guess they could also have Mystical Dispute instead of the Force of Negation. Pretty hard for them to get here though. Alright, so we do this. Or double Mystical Dispute would get there. Fuck yes, we did it. This matchup feels really scary. I have to assume we're unfavored here. Right? Like, feel like we drew really well this game. Anyway, we got there. We got there. Bears from the graveyard. They're back. Oh, I'm gonna run a quick ad break to get rid of pre-rolls so they don't interrupt our match. We'll be back in like a minute and a half. Alright, I'm gonna start a spreadsheet. I should do a modern spreadsheet. Rhinos. Okay, opponent mulligan. Nice, nice. Wait, oh no. Oh, it could just be Death Shadow though. It could just be Death Shadow. Yeah, it seems like it is. What did we face in round one, chat? Oh, we faced 5-color control elementals. I guess because they had Elishnorn. Oh, it's one of these decks. Cute. This could potentially be a scary matchup. They can get Asmo really going here. It's very good against creatures. Just tap this down. Hope they don't have the 4-2 in their hand. That is the card that would scare me. Since it would give them a lot of food for these Asmo activations. Okay, they don't. That's so good for me. Okay. That's very good for me. These Urza Saga tokens are potentially going to be really good blockers, though. Going to be 4/4s. Yeah, they kind of just like get to trade off of both my Rhinos here, huh? Yeah, so I guess I attack both. They make a food and a blocker, and they shove a blocker here. And that's kind of just how it goes. And then we play a Murktide and hope Murktide is just like a very chunky friend. I could attack with Agent, because if they block, we could potentially fire. But I think I kind of need my mana for other things. I think they're... Yeah, I think they would just block with Asmo, so... Wow, they're just taking it. I guess they want to get their blockers big enough so they can, like, win combat. I don't know if suspending this is ever going to be relevant. Maybe it's better just to, like, crack this, spend one more mana so we can cast another Murktide more easily next turn. You make a food. You can kill my dragon if you want. Then you lose a lot of artifacts. So probably not what they want to do. I wonder what the blue in their deck is for, like, time sieve? Yeah, Asmo deck, very spicy. I feel like that card was very popular the first couple months after it was released, and then really fell off. The people really lost interest in those decks very quickly. Spicy food. They could get Springleaf Drum or they could get Second Cookbook. I assume are the two things they're choosing between here. Oh, they get Chromatic Star? That's interesting. Ah. I don't think I would ever have guessed that was what they were getting. There's some nice sideboard for this matchup. We get to bring in Force of Vigors and Blood Moons. It's going to be very sweet. Yuri. Ooh, okay then. Huh. That's such a strange draw. It's really annoying. This is the 5th artifact for after they sack food. Kill Asmo and ping one. Yeah. If I kill Asmo, then they sack the food. I feel like that's pretty good, yeah. Kill Asmo. I ping one of these. They can then make a food, sack 2 food. Kill this. If I was to make a tier list of magic formats, I'll figure that out in a second. Yeah, this seems pretty good, I think. Number one would probably be cube drafts, I guess. Cube is generally my favorite format to play. I really love Standard. I really enjoy Legacy. Cool. Do I just attack all here? 4 tiny leaders. 4 tiny leaders. Hey, Nicole. I guess they can discard, just block here and here. And then they only go to 3, but then my Murktide is lethal next turn. If they don't start sacking food. I feel like I'm just meant to attack all, but maybe this is bad. Might just be bad. I guess this kind of leaves me potentially dead. I don't know. I'm not sure what the line was to win this game. Maybe I needed to make my Murktide slightly smaller last turn. On the assumption it was going to die. At least their draw was very strong. We're going to get a lot of good sideboard cards against them too. Getting to board in 4 Force of Vigor is going to be incredible. Probably I don't know. If it was over the course of their entire lifetime, I feel like I've had more fun playing Legacy than any other format. But like over the course of my decade playing Magic, I also feel like Legacy is like it's very good right now, but it's a lot worse than it used to be. Yeah, Legacy is cool. Legacy is still very cool. The first 10 to 12 weeks of Pioneer were great. I think Pioneer is kind of a hellscape now, though. I think Pioneer is now very mid. But the first 10 to 12 weeks were just like incredible. As everyone was trying to like break the format and everything, you know? Oh no, another Asmo? That's so bad for me. Okay. The weekly bannings were actually legit fun. I just don't think any of the Pioneer decks are fun. I don't know. Like, you've got combo hell on one side of the format, and then you have like the most mediocre Rakdos deck ever on the other side of the format. Mono green is really fun to play with. I do think mono green is really fun to play with. It's also just like horrendous to play against. Oh, you play elves? Yeah, the elves deck is sweet. That deck is so much fun to play. As long as you don't get paired into like show and tell anyway. That deck is great. Mardu Sack is fun. I'm just not convinced it's actually that good at the moment. I don't know. Unsure. Well, I kind of have to attack. Buy myself time. Otherwise, these things are just going to grow and beat me up anyway, but... It was fun until they peated Rhinos. Yeah, Mono Green just keeps getting better and better. Oh yeah, Angels is really bad in Pioneer at the moment, sadly. There's just like too many combo decks that Angels can never beat. It's gotten a lot worse since January. Yeah, I believe it. I very much believe it. Or Angels. I really enjoyed that deck. Angels was a lot of fun. I'm kind of sad it's got very pushed out. Alright, probably gonna die. We need to draw Fury? I guess? No. That draw was really strong that game. Alright, let's bring in the good cards. Pioneer feels like such a hope I hit my good matchups, I guess, format. It really is. Pioneer at the moment is like Modern was like several years ago. What cards am I cutting? I assume this card is quite bad. It kills Emery, but I get Fire also kills Emery. I kind of want Furies. I guess this bounces Urza Saga tokens. So does Brazen Borrower. I feel like Mystical Dispute and Force of Negation are both pretty unexciting here. I don't know which is better. Mystical Dispute can hit Emery. I'm just worried that if we hold this open, it's going to brick a lot. Yeah, I'm really not sure which of them is better. I guess I'm just going to trim a couple of each and hope that's fine. Oh, engineered explosives. Right. I worked it out. My favorite deck I've ever played in any format. Good question. Wow, these hands have sucked. Probably Team Iraq, honestly. Yeah. Probably just Team Iraq. There are a lot of good decks out there. A lot of decks I've enjoyed, but Team Iraq's on another level. Not Salty Field from Pioneer. I did enjoy the Green-Black Field deck. Quite a bit. Oh, I don't feel like this hand can really win a game of Magic. Feel like we're kind of dead on arrival here. Rakus is the most me card there is. It really is. Yeah, Team Iraq is probably my favorite deck ever. Standard Team Iraq. I honestly can't. Like, there's a lot of good decks out there. A lot of decks I've really enjoyed. I can't really think of anything that's in the conversation, though. Nothing that's on, like, the same level for me. Hey, Kestrel. Good to see you. I also really loved Deathrite Shaman, Grixis Delver, and Legacy. One that won the most, but was the least fun to play. Honestly, historically, I have not won very much with decks that I don't enjoy. Like, that's not really a thing that happens with me very often. Guess we kind of have to bounce this. These Force figures are looking slightly embarrassing right now. Gotta be having fun to put on numbers, apparently. Like, I'm trying to think of any deck I've won with. that I've just like straight up not enjoyed very much, and I honestly can't. Yeah, exactly, Kestrel, exactly. Also, I just kind of like winning. So if I win with a deck, I'm also just more inclined to like it anyway. If I'm being completely honest. Like, that whole winning thing is pretty fun. I love winning. Winning's great. Sure is an Asmo. Okay. Very spooky. I assume I'm not meant to cast a Force of Vigor. I remind you of someone who top 4'd the Pro Tour. Really? That's shocking. Wow. I'm multi-5. I'm just gonna not cast a Force of Vigor here, I think. And just hope I draw a land. So that I can Force of Vigor them twice in a row. Maybe that's greedy. I just like... I feel like I just need to get crazy lucky to actually ever win this game. I don't know. I guess if I Force of Vigor these right now... Oh, they have a fucking Daredevil. Right. I guess if I Force of Vigor these right now, I can potentially cast Murktide Regent next turn. And now they have the Emery, there's like a lot of pressure on me to actually kill them, is the thing. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, I just have to get them dead, I guess. So I should just do this now, because I want them to have one less food than if I wait. And we just hope to draw a Cascader or a land for Murktide next turn. I mean, that's one of the things I said. I guess we're just gonna do it. Do the thing. Doing it now so we get in for an extra damage, of course. It's not like we can really beat engineered explosives this game anyway. I might as well maximize damage. Hey Odin, good to see ya. Yep. So you get to kill a Rhino. They had a second cookbook. Then we get to play a very large dragon. It's kind of awkward. I guess it's it's only going to be a 6/6. I really want it to be a 7/7, so it doesn't die to Asmo. Very awkward. Really reminding you of a Mythic Championship winner too. Not. I've had so many new followers today. Apparently all I need to do is put in my Twitch title that I've like top 8'd some Pro Tours and suddenly people start following. I need to take advantage of this more often. Oh. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty silly, Aphrodite. The like Pioneer and Standard Rakdos decks are honestly so similar. Oh, my deck was so cool. Thank you. I put in a bunch of work on it. I love that deck. One's a lot of fun. All right. They get to kill a Rhino and take 7. I'm glad y'all liked the deck so much. I know it was a bit of a strange one. Not strongest draw I've ever seen. Alright, get in there, team. I haven't watched any of the matches either. I kind of want to go back and watch them, as silly as it sounds. Probably going to do that at some point soon. The match I really want to rewatch. So I want to rewatch my match against Simon, obviously, because Simon is great. I really enjoy playing that match. Discord watch party, maybe. The other person I want to go back and watch my match against is round 13. I played against Rakdos, and that match was grueling. Game 2 was like half an hour long or whatever, and I'm just so curious to see how many mistakes I notice. Like, because that one was crazy. That was one of those matches that I won 2-0, and if I lost the second game, it would have been a draw. Oh, nice, Dirk. Great job. Yeah, everyone keeps saying the quarterfinals match had really good vibes. Every single time I play against Simon is like that. Simon is great. Simon's like one of my favorite Magic people. Grueling. I thought it said it was against Rakdos. It's true, Gruel does not exist in Standard. Is that they don't tap Emery, they get to double block my Rhino. And then just go to 1. I only feel like I'm probably going to lose this game, but if I have a good top deck, I can probably get there. We're having so much fun. We played in the Swiss as well. Simon beat me in round 14 of the Swiss, and it had like exactly the same vibes of just like the both of us just like talking nonsense all game long and enjoying each other's company. Oh, he was trying to get people to cheer harder for my win. Like Simon is just such a good sport. Wow. This is interesting. Okay. Oh, thank you, Noah. I noticed a bunch of mistakes over the course of the weekend that I'd made, but I think that's kind of just playing Magic. Like, that just happens. Also, I meant to hold off on attacking with the Rhino here, since I could potentially Fury away a blocker next turn and then trample over. Oh my god. That's really strong. Holy shit. I guess I can't play out this Murktide. Oh, that makes sense, Noor. I wonder if there's a reason for that. There might have been a reason I did that. I'm honestly not sure. I would need to go back and look. Oh, this is dying next turn, sadly. Would need to go back and look. The misplay I did make, I do know I made against Kane was in game 1. When I used Paragon to get back a Spirited Companion instead of a land on turn 6. And my reasoning was that if there was an Invoke Despair, I wanted to not have to sack my wedding announcement, and I figured I would still get 2 draws towards my 7th land for Breach, and I would probably still win the game even if I didn't Breach next turn anyway, since I was so far ahead on board. And then Kane untapped and hit Sunfall off Atali, which like got rid of the entire battlefield. And I didn't have the 7th land for Breach. And I think I'm just meant to like lock up the 7th land there, because I think any world in which Kane isn't specifically hitting like Eternal Wanderer or Sunfall off of Atali, I'm just like cannot possibly lose even if an Invoke Despair is cast, you know? So I'm just like meant to make the 7th land 100% rather than like 80% or whatever. But also, like, everyone makes mistakes. Like, everyone makes mistakes in these tournaments, other than Nathan. Because, like, they're just grueling, right? That's not a mistake. No, it's just a straight up a mistake. It's just like straight up a mistake. Like, I don't have to play around Invoke Despair there. If Kane untaps and plays Invoke Despair, like, realistically, it will be slightly worse for me than if I played out a companion, but it's still not really going to matter at all. Because I would still just be, like, unfathomably far ahead. Like, I think even if I know that my opponent literally has Invoke Despair in hand, I think I'm still meant to have done the other play, you know? Do you have MTG bot now? Am I just meant to kill Asmo? Probably. That way, the problem is this makes 3 life a turn. So my borrow doesn't even kill here, right? Maybe I'm just meant to play out Moon then to kill the Saga. My opponent's going to make 2 foods to kill this, but then I hopefully get to Fury next turn. I don't know. I don't really know how I win this game, other than getting, like, egregiously lucky. I think I'm meant to do this. Very unsure. Like, the reality is everyone makes mistakes at these tournaments once you get into, like, day 2, and especially in top 8, because, like, day 1 is over 12 hours long, and then day 2 is over 12 hours long. And, like, there's only so much Magic you can play before, like, you're kind of just running on adrenaline and instinct. You know? Like, especially by, like, top 8, you are just running on, like, adrenaline and instinct, and you cannot think through things as clearly as you can at the start of day 1. Because your body is just, like, shattered from 2 12-plus hour long days of thinking and playing. Alright. Borrow it down. Hopefully we draw land and I get to Fury. If I do, we might have a chance, maybe. Okay, we did it. We did the thing. did the thing. I was so freaking exhausted on Sunday. I think everyone was. I know I was talking to Simon, and Simon felt the same on Saturday that I was feeling on Sunday. Like Simon basically played all of day 2 in that sort of place. Exclusively watched day 1. Asmorano, Madica, Distina, Cordica. I always put 2 no's in it by accident. And then have to go back and correct myself. Asmorano, Madica, Distina, Cordica. Which of these am I meant to kill?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Thank you for almost a year of support there, Alicia. I appreciate almost a year of you supporting me and the stream. Hell yeah. I honestly don't know. Yeah, you're assuming Asmo. Problem is, then if they have another Asmo, they just killed us. Right? Because they just go get another cookbook. I guess they can get a... I can't quite get a Salvage Titan. Oh. I guess they can't cast another Emery if they have one. Oh no, they can. They have Chromatic Star. Yeah, I guess we're meant to kill the Asmo. But it could go really badly for me. That's kind of just how things are. Could go really badly for me. Really? That's so funny. I just assumed it was that, like, the cooking wasn't that good. You eat Asmo's cooking and deal damage to yourself in your confusion. The initiative and legacy, hate it. Hate it. Initiative cards are so bad, I hate them. Most of the cards that have been printed like into Legacy that are a bit obnoxious or whatever, I'm cool with. Like I was cool with True Name, I was cool with like Ren and 6 or whatever. Initiative cards are just like a whole nother level of bullshit. Oh, bye Sophia. Good luck in therapy. I guess we can draw Fire Ice if they don't gain some life. We have like 4 of them in our deck. They just like to eat food so spicy it'll kill most people. There's a mood. Did the Monarch? No! Palace Jailer saw like a little bit of play, and I don't think any of the others did. Oh, there's is it Court of Cunning? There's a blue one. There's some blue card that has initiative attacked onto it, I think, that saw some play. I'm not sure about that though. But yeah, Monarch did not see much play. Mainly Palace Jailer. It was good before Prismatic Ending. Ah, that makes sense. Wow, we actually won that game. They have 4 minutes left. They're not winning a match. They can't win a match. They can't win in 4 minutes. Oh yeah. Love to see it. So Otawara probably comes out, although it's quite good against us as Saga tokens. And then I need to take out 2 more cards. Kind of want to just trim on like Force of Negations and just like accept that I have lots of lands, but cut one land. What land do I cut? I probably don't need the mountain. It's possible that Dead Gone is actually kind of decent in this matchup, honestly. Bounces Urza Saga tokens and kills Emery. That's like not terrible. It's mulliganed. No, it was Court of Cunning, Aphrodite. It was a really good sideboard card out of Delver. Against like slow decks. It's not bad. Just decks people, exactly. It's really, really sick. As an Urza Saga is probably getting Besaged. Wow, Ledger Shred is so good against my deck. Kind of. Good adjacent. Oh, they discarded Daredevil? Rip. That's really fucking sick. Holy shit. It's really obnoxious. Kind of want to draw a red card next turn so I can kill this Ledger Shredder and not just like let them draw another card. Please, red card, red card, red card, red card, red card, red card. Come on, come on, come on, deck. Or the worst possible card in the deck. That's also an option. This is just gonna block my Rhinos. This matchup feels so horrific. Like, genuinely horrific. Like, this card just gets to block my Rhinos now. They just have so many ways to answer stupid 4/4s. Someone played really well last weekend. Oh, who? I'm really proud of them. Thank you. Good to see you, Aspen. Alright. Yep. You cast a second spell, you get another loot. Can't help but play green. Apparently so. It's like a 4/6. Alright, let's draw Brazen Borrower. Kind of on like a 1 outer here. I don't know. I'm being silly. But like this is a whole situation. Yep. Yeah, this is just Tarmogoyf but better. This is like the best Tarmogoyf you've ever seen. Not a high bar. Hey Bacon. So the good news is they have a minute and a half to kill me. Oh. Yeah. That's the bad news. That's the bad news. They can probably kill me in a minute and a half. How do I win this game? It probably just involves drawing Brazen Borrower and like literally nothing else. Yeah, I know I wanted to like hardcast Fury. I feel like that does not do anything anymore. So we're just gonna cycle instead. Your port train crashed. Thank you, Bacon. The 200 bacon bits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Did it do text to speech? I don't have headphones on at the moment. Did it do the text to speech? I hope it did. It should have done. I'm gonna be very disappointed in my streaming setup if it didn't. It did not. No, what? That's so weird. I wonder if there's a word it disliked. Very grumpy. So no, I lowered the floor, I believe. I'm pretty sure I lowered the floor. Something about walking dinosaurs. Get that reference? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Not that. Godless agent. Pretty sure I just want a Fury. Not give them a trigger. Daredevil is like Squee. Fuck, I don't have a basic. Fucking pooing hell. I boarded out the basic mountain. I should have fetched an end step. Oh my god. No. No. Oh my god. Nine. I guess I can't. Yeah. God, I'm so angry. Alright, say go. Alright, hopefully they just can't click through their attack steps fast enough. We have like 16 seconds to do 2 combat steps. I should have double blocked, forced them to order blockers. Punt. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. I kind of want to give them a trigger, I guess. Now they have to activate Tar Pit. Yeah, we won! Totally valid victory. I'm putting that down as a loss on the spreadsheet. I'm putting that one down as a loss on the spreadsheet. However, for the sake of this league and for the sake of content, that was a victory, and we will take it. I actually need to head to the bathroom real quick. Extremely deserved. The most deserved victory I've ever had. Fair on the spreadsheet. Yeah, I want the spreadsheet to actually be helpful. I'm gonna run a quick ad break to get rid of pre-rolls before our next match begins. Whilst this is happening, I'm gonna refill my water because it's like almost empty and I drink too much water. I'll be right back. I return. Back from whence I disappeared. Stream is great vibes. Glad you're enjoying it. Hell yeah. Great vibes is what we aim for. Alright, so far so good. 3-0 kind of. Like a little asterisk at the end there. Mostly 3-0. Aim for winning. Winning's also good. Honestly, I aim for learning more than winning when I'm streaming. Because learning will make me better for the matches that actually matter. Whereas these matches are just like mostly kind of chill. Alright, we are 3-0 in this league. Will we trophy? Actually, I should start a little prediction. On one hand, this hand is not great. On the other hand, it does have a gemstone caverns. And we're on the draw. Is it bad that I almost want to keep this? I think, like, as far as hands go that don't have a Cascader, this one's pretty alright. Interesting draw. Cabal Coffers, yep. Alright, we got rid of the Triumph. Neat. Let's get this. I must admit, this Rhinos deck, obviously we're winning with it. It can't be that bad. But I'm not convinced it's completely my thing. I'm not convinced it's like 100% my thing. Feels like some amount of this deck being good is dependent on your opponent's fail rate, but maybe I'm just being silly. I just meant to hold open Force of Negation here, or Jammy Murktide. I guess if I jam a Murktide and they raff me, that's kind of fine. Because I have Rhinos coming. It makes me a little bit better against Invoke Despair if they're still playing that card. Alright, play my free flyer. Yeah, to be able to ruin me. They kill this, I probably will get Mountain. I can cast Fury. Alright, please no domination. Apparently this makes free, so it breaks even. Oh no, this now makes... They have a lot of mana. This goes up to 4 and then 5. Oh no, so it takes 2 and then it makes what? It goes up to 6. Okay. Makes sense. I feel like their draw has been particularly strong this game. Classic Borg double coffers. Invoke Despair. I don't think I meant to fight over this, right? Then I just like lose to Damnation in a turn or two. We have 2 Force of Negations. That might be good enough. Just gotta protect those Rhinos and hope they don't have enough interaction for them. It's kind of alright when you actually draw the Urborg into coffers. Yeah. This game is looking pretty strong. Oh my god. 8, 6, 11? I might be counting incorrectly. Regardless, it's a lot. It's a high number. Well, they get Ensnaring Bridge, we literally lose the game, so guess I will do this. Maybe I meant to let them get Ensnaring Bridge and then force that instead. I guess they have a lot of cards in hand. Ah. Maybe Ensnaring Bridge wasn't lethal. Regardless, letting them have a Khan seems dangerous. Yeah, that happens. Right. If I don't cast Murktide, I don't have lethal next turn, but if I do cast Murktide, I don't have Force of Negation open. I guess I would rather have Force of Negation open. Literally dead if that resolves, probably. I assume so. You can go get like a Ratchet Bomb or an Engineered Explosives or whatever. Yep. Strong. Oh, I need to get a forest, right? So if I make a Murktide, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, which I guess is the same as the Fury would be attacking for. I guess I would rather do this one. Now they can cut me off my second red source. Field of Ruin. Yep. Oh my god. Maybe that's the reason to play out Fury. Is it's possible for them to cut us off of it with another Field of Ruin there. Maybe that's why we should have played Fury instead of Murktide. Nice draw. I'm on 4 life somehow. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a lot of mana. Sure don't have anything to do with it though, friend. Oh my god, they're actually just gonna die to this stupid Fury. This is incredible. Oh my god. Come on, brick, 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 brick. Come on. No, don't make 10 mana. Okay. Yup. Get Ensnaring Bridge or something. I don't know. I guess they wouldn't. They only have 3 cards in hand. Oh my god. This Mystical Dispute is looking incredible against their 40 mana. Cityscape Leveler. Yup. So I have to draw like a Cascader. You don't control. Interesting. A Cascader. But then they can like just con for bridge, and then I need to draw like fire as a follow-up. Interesting. I think I just have to cycle this, right? I just need like a Cascader this turn. Yep. I'm willing to believe that if they play competently here, I'm just dead. Alright, game 2. So, Blood Moon seems strong. Hot take. I know that's like a really really strange concept, but I think Blood Moon's strong here. This card seems bad. This hits con things, but I'm not convinced it's any good. I feel like we just have a lot of really like unexciting cards in this matchup, and that's just the reality of things. Do I bring in some flash free falls? I don't even know. I'm gonna look at a Coffers list. All Coffers. Modern. Wow, they really just like do just put random cards in these Cabal Coffers decks, huh? They really do. I don't know, something like this. Maybe Fury's worse than a blue card, just because blue card pitches the force. I know, I'm not meant to say that, but look. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. That's pretty tight. No Blood Moon, but you know. Can't have everything. We get to go like ice into violent, hopefully. Hey, wait. That's me, though. Thank you, Bacon. That's me. Lana elves to help ramp into the free drops. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's really dumb. We should be playing like Noble Hierarch instead. That's way better than Lana elves. Or play the 1/2 mana dork from Lord of the Rings so it doesn't get Ren and Sixed. You meant to cascade into, I'm aware. I'm aware. I could play Chalice of the Void to take advantage of one drops. That one's particularly egregious, since it's one of the best hate cards in the format against our deck. That one's particularly egregious. Mox Opal. I mean, Mox Opal is a combo with Shardless Agent. Alright, we're gonna be really lucky and draw a third land here. Just spectacularly lucky. Oh, it's really awkward. I could get a Shock Clown there to more reliably cast this, or I can get a basic because of Blood Moon, and I really don't know which I'm meant to prioritize. Magic's too hard. Goodbye, Violent Outburst. That's fine. It does count as suspend spells, provided the suspend spell has CMC 0. Jones do. Alright. And we can draw Blood Moon next time. They took Force of Negation instead of Violent Outburst. That's terrifying. Wonder why that is. Probably just have a sweeper or something, I guess. Engineered explosives. Hey, the card I just mentioned. No, chemical. Chalice isn't legendary. It is an instant. It is indeed. Oh, it's really awkward. We want to fetch basics aggressively because we have Blood Moon in our deck, but we also really don't because they're a Field of Ruin deck. It's like, I have genuinely no idea. I'm like clueless about which is I'm meant to be prioritizing. That's hilarious, Nicole. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Leave me alone, opponent. I just want to cast my Rhinos. Just let me cast my Rhinos and attack with them. That's all I want. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Ooh, you ever lose a game of Modern where your opponent casts 2 Blood Chiefs first against you? Don't recommend it. Modern staple Blood Chiefs first. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Hey, Gabby. Good morning. Invoke Despair. Sack your Murktide Regent. Draw 2 cards. Incoming kicked Blood Chiefs first. I will lose my fucking mind. Regent is not an okay Magic card. Regent is very silly. What if I spent 2 mana for an 8/8 flyer? That could even get bigger than 8/8, eventually. Or is this slow rolling the invoke? How much do I think they'll push Lord of the Rings? I don't know. Curious to see. Should I cast this Invoke Despair? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Not actually very sure if I should cast this Invoke Despair. Maybe it's not very good here. Yep. Good draw. Good draw. Do I just cast this now because then I have Mystical Dispute open? Guess I do, right? There are a lot of things a mono black control deck doesn't beat, is the answer. There's a reason you do not see it do well in very many tournaments. Damnation, but we can Mystical Dispute Damnation, right? Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, I guess we can't. I'm bad at Magic. Well, yeah, just killing a Rhino instead. I think I need to hold on to this because of Invoke. Oh my fucking god, never mind. This card now has no text. Scream. Oh, Worm Coil Engine, huh? Worm Coil Engine. That's the one you choose to get. I see. Nice Worm Coil Engine you have there. Alright, if I cast Murktide Regent, I kinda roll over and die to Damnation. However, sometimes you just gotta take some risks. I'm not gonna, like, not cast my creature against the 10 million removal spells deck, so... Shadow of Doubt. Powerful. Opponent's storming off over there. The third Blood Chief's first. They never expect it. They never expect the third Blood Chief's first. Try and use they for opponents we don't know gun, but also maybe they drew it for turn? I don't know. Not 100%. Oh, they had two, but they could have drawn one off the other, right? Classic Shadow of Doubt into Shadow of Doubt. Just a very real modern play. So if I cast this, I lose to Damnation, but if they had Damnation, I think they might have cast it already, and I don't want to just, like, this way, if I cast this, we, like, potentially beat Invoke Despair, or whatever, so there you go. I'm not sure is a card. Nice. Nice. Okay, game 3. Game 3. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like this is a lot of land. Sure did lose to a creep. Yup. You sure are just 100% right there, Bacon. Absolutely. Now, this game, the monocolor deck's gonna lose to the Blood Moon deck. A Grinder, a Slug. Definitely a Slug. Oh, mulliganing. I guess we're keeping this. Very unexciting hand. God, imagine if we had turn 2 Blood Moon here. I should play around Shadow of Doubt. What sees me? Oh. Nice. Nice. You love to see it. You love everything about that turn, really. You really do. I'll do something weird and play out this Fiery Islet, I think. Maybe. I guess I can just play the Steam Vents, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if I want this to fetch a basic or a, I'm not sure if I want to fetch a basic or a Shockland yet. Because if I draw a Blood Moon, I really want another basic island. But if I draw a... Otherwise, I really want to just have a Shockland because they have loads of Field of Roots. I think I'm just going to chill. Dead Rhino. Dead Rhino. Hey Noel, good to see ya. I'm a little bit worried that if I go for this Violent Outburst and they Wrath me, it's like awkward. Alternatively, I could just Violent Outburst now. If they Wrath, I untap and make 2 Rhinos next turn. Because I have 2 in exile currently. And then I just like force them to have 2 sweepers if they want to win this game. I don't know. Magic's hard. I tried Inscription. Oh, is that the roguelike game? I was like pretty medium on that. I really liked the first like 2 or 3 hours. Thought the first like 2 or 3 hours were excellent. And then I was like not super into the rest. I think I just sack this. I think if I run out all my Rhinos at once, I just lose to a sweeper. Okay, that's pretty good. More downtime. When does it start? Yeah, I'm not like super into meta stuff in general. It's fair. And like, I can see why people like it so much. It is doing some pretty cool things. But it pours in 1 hour. We should be able to finish by then, hopefully. There's been a lot of downtime recently, though. Another Invoke Despair, huh? Hey, Sun Thief. I kind of just want to cancel this. I don't know. I feel like that's good. Damnation as their follow-up? Jeez. That is very brutal. Oh, that's probably game over. I was hoping they were just going to follow up like removal spells or something. Maybe I was just meant to hold the counter specifically for Damnation. I had the thought of doing that. I don't know. This matchup's like... Matchup has been feeling kind of rough so far. I'm kind of amazed this Rhinos deck wins so much. I feel like this Rhinos deck must just be like really easy to fight if you want to beat it. Like back when I was playing Elementals, I always felt like if I wanted to beat Rhinos, I could just by dedicating enough sideboard slots. And having a plan that like outscales 4/4s. Thing. They get to target a thing and force me to violent outburst so that they can potentially sweep me. Oh, everyone's using 8 slots on creativity. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, if I was forced to blind register a deck in a modern tournament right now, Nicole, it would probably be Elementals, but I do actually need to play with it at some point. Ooh, Katarina. Thank you so much for that Twitch sub. That's really kind of you. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for supporting me and my content. I really appreciate that. Oh no, they cut me off second red, so I can't Fury Khan, and I'm forced to attack. It's a very good draw. Hopefully they don't have push here. What is this? Oh, it's the minus X minus X. Yep. Means they get to keep around Khan if I don't Fury them. I don't know that one Rhino is really going to cross the finish line is the problem. I was really tempted to attack both at Khan to play around push. Problem is if they untap with Khan, I think I lose the game. I think I have to do this. It's obviously really rough. Thank you so much for that sub, Katarina. I'm glad I've had a bunch of new subs recently. People seem to be enjoying the streams. Rhino lives. Rhino lives. Come on. Just do nothing, Sago. They played a swamp. Maybe they're just flooding. We do have more Rhinos on suspend, I guess. If they brick for a couple turns. Thank you for streaming. Oh, you're welcome. Glad you enjoy it. Oh, good luck with therapy, Sophia. Bye. When they play a swamp, you love to see it. I need to go get another red source because they have 2 demolition fields in play. I should get this triome. Mystical Dispute, yep. Oh boy. That's a magic card right there. The scary thing would be if there's slow rolling Damnation, because they know we're about to get some Rhinos. Oh, this is our final Rhinos too. Any Cascaders we draw from now on don't do anything. So, we better kill them. If our board dies, we're on like Murktide or Bust. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. No. So much mana. Yup. Yep. Yike. You need to draw a Murktide. Pretty much. Or a Fury. That also plays. It's also lethal. What is this? Oh, they have another -X. Oh my god. Wait. I didn't play out the land. I just never assumed they would ever play into my Mystical Dispute. Oh my god, I could counter this if I played out the land. Oh my goodness. I guess there's kind of no reason not to. It's not like we need the 10 millionth. Oh my god, that's so upsetting. I could have won this game, potentially. Oh my goodness. Now they're on 21, they sure are. Okay, that's the one drawer in the deck. Maybe it does something. Yeah, that's true, Gun. They might have played around it. I don't know. It's not like completely obvious that we would 8+8+8. Yeah, I guess I just cycle this now. It's not completely obvious that we would keep in Mystical Disputes. I guess we did show them in game 2. It's not a that's a dragon, not a rhinoceros. Yeah, false advertising. Sorry, shops. Yeah, no, you're right, Gun. You're right. A decent chance they would have just played around it. But then they would have 3 less life, which is also good. Resolves. You're on 11. Oh no. Oh no. This is so much mana. Yup. Torment's Pale Fire. No. It is modern staple, March of Wretched Sorrow. Just one of the defining cards in Modern. When I play Modern, I think of March of Otherworldly Sorrow. Or Wretched Sorrow, rather. One of the cards of all time, sure is. Oh no, that's probably lethal. That is probably lethal. My opponent, like, is vaguely competent. Yep. Rip. Alright, we successfully lost a match. Still playing the mono black opponent. I sure was. I sure was. I'm going to run a quick ad break before the next round begins to help get rid of free rolls. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Also, gonna add to my spreadsheet. Maybe I make the spreadsheet like a part of a Patreon reward. If you support me on Patreon, you just get to see the spreadsheet of matches of Modern I've played and with what decks in the run up to the Pro Tour. That sounds like something people might like. I don't know. But I don't really mind people looking at. And healed for like 40. They really did. They really did. Currently, my thoughts on the Rhinos deck are, I can see why this wins so much, but I don't think it's really for me. Gotta say. I don't think it's really for me. Do I test with a team for Pro Tours? It varies. Some of them I've gone to, like, basically on my own or just tested with a friend. Some I've tested with on small teams, some I've tested with on, like, mid-sized teams. It kind of just varies. I don't know what my plan is for Barcelona. I'm waiting to hear back from some people. Okay, we are going to 5. I'm on the draw. I probably can't win off 4 cards very easily. I can like just draw a couple lands here. Which is a big Snorlax. People do like big Snorlax. It's like so weird. It feels like you have to mulligan kind of like Tron does or whatever. Like you need your lands, but you also need like a Cascader. Any hand without a Cascader is just like kind of mopey. You end up just like mulling to 6 a lot to find functional hands. Maybe I was meant to force the Thoughtseize, I don't know. Oh, it's the Shadow deck. Potentially. I don't know why it has Marsh Flats then. I guess Swamp is the only basic in that deck. Yup. What does Resolve? I think my plan is I want to play at least one league with every single like major modern deck over the next few weeks. Just to get like baseline knowledge of the format to work from. Make sure I'm familiar with every deck, make sure I kind of know like how they all play. And then we'll work from there. And if I really enjoy any of the decks, I'll probably play like a 2nd or 3rd league. I think tomorrow I want to try out Hardened Scales though, because that deck seems very cool. Very much my jam. Alright, the good news is opponent's not killing me. Bad news is I am not taking meaningful game actions. In any sense of the word. Gales wouldn't make a very tasty jam, indeed, indeed. It's very fun, yeah! It really is. I've not played the more recent versions. I know I used to really love Scales like 4 years ago. back. I registered it for Pro Tour London, which I did pretty badly. But like, I really loved the deck and enjoyed playing it. What have I played so far and what's stood out? Let's see. I think I've just played this and Sultai Reclamation so far. I'm kind of just at the start of my modern testing, you know? Early days and all that. I would say neither of those decks have stood out to me very much, but still plenty of things to play. I do have a long time. Yeah, this is basically my first day of actual, like, learning the format. I've been drafting a lot the last couple weeks up until now. Just because I've been enjoying that too much. Lantern Control next stream. Lantern Control is definitely a thing I should probably try out at some point. I think next stream is gonna be Scales though. Knight of the Reliquary. I just realized who you are. I didn't piece together that username and that person. Aw. Have a good nap, Evelyn. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, Peach. We should hang out sometime. I'm holding up. I am doing great. Life is pretty good. It's a Snapcaster Mage. My opponent has so many colors of mana. I guess they're not playing the sweet new Shadow list. They're playing Retro Shadow. We should probably cancel this. New burbs. Ooh. Need 15 or something. Yeah, I know, right? I remember years ago when I was Magus of the Mooning this deck. Good times. Good times. I don't know if I meant to block or not. I feel like I meant to. I feel like I'm probably meant to. Well, that makes the choice for me. I hope I don't get punished for getting an island. Huh. It's a very interesting draw. Coco into Moran Crusader and Magus was peak gaming though, wasn't it? It really was. I don't know if this is good or not. If I had the mana, I would definitely just cast Violent Outburst instead. But now, like, if they don't kill a thing, I get to, like, attack with force backup. Armu Goif. Okay. Well, it's large. As a large friend. Good draw. They already have Stubborn mana open. I guess I could play around them drawing Stubborn for the turn. Opponent really stuck in 2016. Really are. Do they play Drown? Who knows? Who cares? They're in 2016. Drown in the lock wasn't printed in 2016. It's fine. We only have to play around cards that existed 7 years ago. Appcaster Mage, no. Oh. I mean, technically they're dead on board at the moment. I don't know. Technically they're dead on board at the moment. Oh, they're casting another thing. That's bad for me. Yep. So, Fire is lethal, Brazen Borrower is lethal, Dead Gone is lethal, Breeding Pool is not quite lethal. Ice is also lethal, it's true. At least we aren't dead. Yeah, we get another draw step towards Fire Ice. Please only attack with the Shadow. That would make me so happy. Then Shardless Agent is like Time Walk. Please only attack with the Shadow. We're through 3 Footfalls? Okay. Well, poo. Can you believe we did the thing our deck is meant to do? We made 6 Rhinos and we're still losing this game? That's a lie. We did also miss our second land drop for several turns, so you know. Regardless. Should have made 8 Rhinos, yeah. Apparently so. Oh, love it. Love this attack. A+. Thank you, opponent. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Death's Shadow. Bring in Blood Moons. Endurance is like kind of okay against them. Fury seems really sketch. I feel like it's pretty hard to ever kill a Death Shadow with a Fury. I'm not sure if I'm meant to be bringing in Endurance here. There's some pretty unexciting cards. Dead Gone is not amazing. Mystical Dispute is not amazing. It doesn't block too well, yeah. It does potentially like flash Flash Attacker can get people. It also hits Snapcaster. I think I'm going to bring the Ming just because we have so many bad cards. Like, I think Dead Gone is generally not going to be very good, even if it was, like, fine-ish there. Alright, let's try this. Oh my god. Okay, I'll keep this, I guess. This Blood Moon's so bad in this hand. I kind of want to get rid of this Blood Moon. If I cast the Blood Moon on free, I can also not cast my spells, is the thing. Or maybe they'll have a slow draw and a pile of Rhinos will just kill them. Alright, blue-green. We have lost every game won this league. They took Rhinos instead of Shardless Agent, which means they probably have another Discard spell in hand. Okay. Well, we're gonna tap that swamp. Dunk. And hope that they don't have another black source to take this agent. And then we draw a third land and get them. Okay, Overgrown Tomb. Seas. Yep. I don't know. I feel so sus on this deck. It just feels like so many different modes of interaction hit you. And even if you get there, your opponent can just play like a large creature. Like, I feel so sus on this deck. Okay. Armogoyf. I could just bounce that. Also just dispute it. I guess is what I'm gonna do. Pretty large. I cannot cast Endurance currently, which means I'm basically a mortal lock to draw that for the turn. That's actually okay. Can become a stomping ground. Five fives, my only weakness. Indeed, indeed. Death's Shadow, yup. Sure is. Yeah. Oh boy. Am I meant to bounce one of those or play a Borrower? Feel like I'm meant to bounce one, but maybe this is bad. Interesting. Oh, there are things in the yard are sorcery speed, so I guess I could just chill on casting this endurance and maybe trip them up. Yep. 7/7. That's a 10/10. So if I double block, they sack both of these, it becomes a 10/10. And then they kill me before the borrower kills them, probably. Oh no, then they die to borrower. If I double block, they can sack this, go to make this an 8/8. Why would I not double block? I guess I lose to... They're on 9. Oh, they're on 9. So it's a 4/4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but if it's an 8/8, they're on 5, and then Borrower isn't lethal on its own. I kind of just have to hope they brick for a couple turns. The other option is I play Endurance, triple block. They can then make this a 10/10, and it still dies. I think we just have to accept we're never beating a Fatal Push in a million years. Yeah, sure. I don't know if this is good or not. I feel like this makes them get their life total really low and leaves them with just one creature when we can, like, take at least one hit. Provided they don't have Fatal Push, of course. Or Battle Rage. There is no way to play around Battle Rage, essentially, though. Yeah, hopefully they just make it an 8/8 here. Okay, cool. That's good for me, I think. Because now if they attack, they die. Range is possible, draw. Yeah, now if they attack, they put me to 6 and then they die. So they need to have something. Target themselves. Their other card might be a fetch land. Dockland, okay. Borrower, I believe in you. Yep. I mean, they're flooding out, so I can't really complain. I guess I hold this in hand. Try and spook them. I feel like their plays are probably pretty forced at this point. Get got. What is this? 3 mana? Yup. Alright, let's draw Fire Ice. Let's draw Fire Ice. Come on, come on. I deserve it. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no. The most embarrassing draw. I'm never playing this deck again. I don't understand how people win with this. I genuinely don't understand. It's baffling to me. Good lord. Ooh. Rhinoceros. Indeed. Alright, y'all. We'll be heading off. Consider not drawing rhinos. Indeed, indeed. If I double block and they go to 10, I have yeah, but the borrower's face up, so they're not gonna let that happen, right? Anyway.